All right, Scott, here it is. It's finally here, the long-awaited mixed martial arts debut of Dave the Animal Bautista. No easy task taking on the veteran Vince Lucero. 44 fights under his belt. And what a specimen Dave Batista is. Former bodybuilder, actor.
And now he looks to try his hat in MMA, and he's been training, and here we go.
There it is, round number one.
These boys are squaring off. Baptista's got his hands up high. Short right hand.
Lucero comes in right away with the right hand, and another right.
Another right
and he
hand.
lands two big rights.
He's landed 2 or 3 big rights.
Batista with the knee.
A third, a fourth.
Lucero just letting it all hang out.
Over the top. He's doing exactly what you would expect somebody who took a fight on short notice to do.
Exactly.
React
Go in there,
very quickly.
It all out. Yep.
Whatever you have, you throw. Now Baptista's doing a really good job. Overhook. Stop talking and fight was what was instructed by the official Dan Magliata.
Interesting. Batista certainly needs to shore up the defense a bit. He caught 2 big right hands early on, and here he is with his back pressed against the cage. Lucero trying to use his force.
If you can tell, though, Dan Magliata can't see it, but Vince is actually holding the cage underneath. Now he's letting go. Now he's got the right hand free, and they're throwing on the exchange.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The center of the canvas.
Straight left hand, another left hand.
Big right and left by Lucero. He's landing.
Right leg kick.
Another big left hand from Lucero.
Baptista needs to throw his hands. He's throwing great kicks. There's a right hand by Baptista. Rear teep by Baptista, and a right hand counter by Vince. Left hook, right cross. Another left hook, right cross. Baptista looks to clinch up. Vince is using a crossface to try to keep Baptista from pulling him in too tight.
You know, Batista's certainly leaving himself open for these shots, Scott. He's walking right into these left and rights from Lucero.
And he's walking through them, so I guess there's a little bit of both.
You gotta wonder if Lucero can really hurt him, if he catches him on the chin.
I think that anybody can be hurt at this weight with these short gloves, but let's also realize that what the man did in the WWE, he's used to getting some shots. He's used to a little bit of live stuff. So, and of course, in training, I'm sure he's used to a hell of a lot of live stuff.
Batista now working that knee to the midsection. He got one off big.
Nice elbow by Baptista that just missed. Now Vince reverses on the clinch and pins Batista to the cage.
And Lucero just flipped it around nicely and pressed him right back.
And Vince is waving to the crowd as this is happening.
He's loving it. I mean, this is the show of a lifetime, and Lucero is soaking it up. And they got to break this one up wisely.
Baptista needs to get his hands up, and Dave now switches to a lefty stance.
Interestingly enough,
he shoots right in for the takedown, and he gets it.
Big takedown by Dave Batista. We were waiting to see if he had that in his arsenal.
Well, we expected it as well. Now he's stepping over, bringing his right knee to try to pin down Vince's arm, and this is where Vince could be in a lot of trouble.
And we'll see if all that training at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu has paid off in Tampa.
Well, Dave's looking to isolate both arms and then rain down punches, I guarantee you. Now his balance is slightly off.
Dropping that hammer fist down on Lucero.
40 professional fights at heavyweight. He's been here before. And now Dave Batista gas mount. He looks like he's going to get the back. This is a very big guy. He might not try the back mount.
It's tough to
wrap your arms around. It could be too much on the girth.
Yeah.
Dave might think about staying in side control here. There's a lot of girth he's giving up.
Big right hands.
Good right hands, good punches. Vince is working to defend. Baptista is trying to flatten him out. He does have good, he's doing a really good job. He has him on mount, but from the side. So maybe where the girth doesn't come into as much. You can see where the knees aren't on the ground.
Landing some left hands now.
Dan Magliata really right up in this to see what's going on.
He's got that left arm under.
He has it under his neck. It looks like he's going to try to go for a rear naked, but no, he lost that. Now he's throwing punches. A couple of those to the back of the head.
Has to answer. These punches are coming in from both sides.
Dan's going to stop the fight if this keeps up.
This might not last much longer.
Maybe 2 or 3 more punches. That'll be it.
And Dave the Animal Batista wins his mixed martial arts debut. The official stops the bout with just under a minute to go. And Batista throwing some taunts at Lucero.
Why was he upset?
I'm not quite sure.
Did I miss something?
We might find out afterward, but Dave Batista does win in his mixed martial arts debut, and Lucero kind of shot back at him. He has some choice words for him in the end. I'm not sure what went on in the exchange on the canvas. maybe not happy with some of the showmanship by Lucero when he had his back against the cage. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know if it was that, if he even saw it. I think we're missing something here, and I'm not quite sure what it is.
Wow, Lucero.
Wow, they're both going back and forth at each other
now. Batista, this is turning into a WWE event, sort of. But Batista with his arms raised in victory. The crowd not too happy with it, Scott.
No, not at all. I'm not quite sure why Dave's upset over something. I didn't see it.
Well,
if there's a replay, I don't even know where to rewind it to.
We'll find out.
Maybe Joe Lozon, when he does his post-fight interview, we'll have a better understanding.
We will certainly find out from Joe Lozon afterward what went down to spark the exchange between Vince Lucero and Dave Bautista. In any event, it's a victory for Batista. Let's send it down to Bill Carpenter for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, your official time, 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the first round. Referee Dan Muraliata stops the bout due to excessive unanswered strikes. Your winner by TKO, Dave Brass Body Batista.
Well, a much better exchange at the end. Let's send it down to Joe Lozon for the official post-fight interview.
So what do you think of your first MMA fight? How'd it go compared to how you expected?
I think my nerves got the best of me a little bit. He hits like a fucking horse. He rocked me, and I was just, I didn't have my legs under me coming out. I was just so nervous. But once it took me a little bit to get my composure because I was just rocked.
So when do you think you want to fight again? You know, something you want to do right away, or wait a little bit, or what are you thinking?
No, I want to fight again, for sure. I think, you know, it was a matter of getting this first one out of the way. I mean, you know, the guys will tell you I was just so nervous, I had so many butterflies coming out. But, you know, I think it got the best of me a little bit.
I think you handled butterflies pretty well.
I'm better than I showed tonight.
I think you handled butterflies pretty well. You know, I think you showed, you know, a lot of skill, and, you know, congratulations.
Thank you. I want to, first of all, bear with me because I waited a long time for this interview. I want to thank my team because, you know, regardless of what